Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing the book flip through of Explore-A-Saur's Dinosaur Fact Book. And interestingly, with this book, it comes with dinosaur figures, which I lost a lot of them, but I still have at least half of them. Which it actually shows all the figures that are here, and I will just show off which ones I have. So I do have the Allosaurus, which here it is, which I guess you consider this a figure review now. So I'll probably put it in both playlists. But yeah, I kind of like this Allosaurus figure. Then next was the Ankylosaurus, which I also do have right here. Next, there's the Apatosaurus, which I do not have. Brachiosaurus, which I believe I do have, which I believe this is the Brachiosaurus. And, yeah, I have this one. The Dimetrodon, which I unfortunately... Oh, wait, I do have the Dimetrodon, actually. Yeah, here's the Dimetrodon. The Diplodocus, which I also unfortunately don't have. Neither do I have the Edmontosaurus. But I do have the Pachycephalosaurus, which has the same colors as actually the Magic School Bus Troodon, which is kind of random. Which I'm going to actually stand these figures up so they can kind of be sitting at the edge of the book as we flip through it in a second. So yeah, there's those guys. And then there's Parasaurolophus, which I do not have. Pteranodon, which I do not have. Spinosaurus, which I do have, which this is a nice old-fashioned Spinosaurus. This guy's pretty interesting. Then there is Stegosaurus, which I unfortunately do not have. Styracosaurus, which I do have, which this is a really nice little Styracosaurus figure, in my opinion. And then there is the Triceratops, which I do not have. The T-Rex, which I do have, which is just a simple little T-Rex. And then last but not least, the Velociraptor, which you can't see right now. But yeah, the Velociraptor, I do have the Velociraptor still. So, yeah, there is something interesting about this book, which I actually adjusted because there are these, nothing is in frame, so that the actual full book is in frame. Sorry, I have to push all the little minifigures out of the way. But, yeah. Let me just back my camera up a little bit. So, yeah. As we go through this book, you'll see some things that are interesting. That the minifigures actually match the dinosaurs. So, yeah. But here's just this random little page. Then we have this time chart, which is really interesting, really nice. And now that I think of it, I either have the Brachiosaurus. Actually, I don't think I have the Brachiosaurus because this does not match the colors. But the Allosaurus, red with green. I really like this Allosaurus design and the figure to match it. Which, if I ever get the rest of these figures, then I'll do like an update video showing them off with this book. But here's also Brachiosaurus. If that is the Brachiosaurus, that might be something else. But yeah, they have like a Herrerasaurus skull up there. But I want to show these dinosaur designs. I really like this Allosaurus design. Here's Brachiosaurus. Here's the time chart going. Dimetrodon, Herrerasaurus, Diplodocus, Stegosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Apatosaurus, Allosaurus, Stegosaurus, Styracosaurus, Velociraptor, Parasaurolophus, Edmontosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Pachycephalosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops, Pteranodon, and then humans. Now we move on to the next page, which has the Pachycephalosaurus again, which look really nice. The Edmontosaurus, which I don't have, and I don't remember if there was an Iguanodon at the beginning page. I don't think there was, and I don't have it even if we do. Which also, if I happen to remember, then I'll put an image of all the minifigures because they're actually pretty easy to find. But I may forget, I don't remember. Then we have the Tyrannosaurus, which I like the design of it in the book. Which actually I want to go back to here and show these designs up close. Pachycephalosaurus, Edmontosaurus, Iguanodon. But yeah, here we have the T-Rex, which looks really nice. I really like this T-Rex design. And where's the T-Rex figure? Yeah, here's the T-Rex. Looks really nice. I actually would not mind seeing like a T-Rex figure painted in that colors. I think it'd be kind of cool to see the Beast of the Mesozoic T-Rex with that coloration on it. Then we have what is this? Compsognathus, Diplodocus, which this may actually supposed to be a Diplodocus, even though it doesn't look anything like a Diplodocus. But you can barely see it because again, this book doesn't really fit in frame too well. I'll show the Diplodocus, which I like the Diplodocus design. The coloration is not my favorite, but I like the actual design of it. The Apatosaurus design I also really like, showing off the teeth. So yeah, that's the Apatosaurus design. And the Triceratops design, which looks really nice as well. More images. We have the T-Rex design again, just showing more of the head. And then the Velociraptor design, which is actually feathered, which is really nice. Even though the actual figure is not feathered at all, scaly. But at least they have the correct head shape. I also think there's some marker on its face. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, I really like this Velociraptor design. And let's move on to the next page, where there's the Stegosaurus design, which I love the Stegosaurus design, which looks beautiful in my opinion. And then we have the Styracosaurus down here, which you can not see the best, but you can still see it. And let me get the Styracosaurus figure that compared to it. You can see colors match. Next we have the Triceratops again. Which, if I just get this up, yeah, the Triceratops design I also really like. I really like the colorations. And then we have the Ankylosaurus design, which you can get the Ankylosaurus minifigure. Yeah, there's Ankylosaurus. That's pretty nice. Next we have the Parasaurolophus, which I do not have, but this design does look really, really nice. And the Spinosaurus design, which is not my favorite design in the book, but still decent. And then Dilophosaurus, which I really wish, honestly, I kind of wish they were like somewhat like designs that actually look like the ones in the book, of like decent sized figures from like Mattel style. And this would be a really nice to have a Dilophosaurus like that, especially those colorations. Even though we can't see the full body, I really like those colorations. Dimetrodon, which I actually really like these colorations on it. I don't know why. And yeah, here's the next to the Dimetrodon figure. Then we're going to see here's the Pteranodon design, which I actually would not mind seeing a Pteranodon figure without colorations. Ichthyosaurs. I remember having this book and being so disappointed it didn't come with an Ichthyosaurus figure because I love marine reptiles. Specifically, Ichthyosaurs are like my favorite marine reptiles, and it didn't come with an Ichthyosaur figure. So that sucks, but I do love the Ichthyosaur. Now we'll move on to this page, basically just how the dinosaurs died. And yeah, here's T-Rex, Triceratops, and the Edmontosaurus. And there's this, kind of just at the end. And there we go. So that was the Explore-A-Saur's dinosaur book with some of the minifigures. Not all, because I don't have all of them. And again, if I remember to do it when I edit this video, I will put an image of all of the minifigures, like an image of them from Etsy or something. I mean, eBay or something like that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.